you also, before the interview we were talking, so you also talked about the crash course that you referred in the last.
Actually, that was the blessing, I can say, the crash course which you had provided. So then I used to, on weekends, I used to watch your video lectures because I had to do something. So that I used to watch it when there was live lectures going on.
How was the preparation in that last 2 weeks?
It was deadly, to be very honest. Because that was the time when, and having a Big Four background and having a CA background, we are used to stretch and study.
But what was the confidence level during that period? Because when you're preparing also, there is always a doubt that comes to your mind.
But I was, during my preparation, I had told you I'd spoken with my friends earlier. So I don't know, I was always confident. Until I gave the exam, I was very much confident. I don't know. During the preparation also, I was very confident.
Okay.
And I guess that helped me. At that time, you cannot waste your time thinking what is going to happen. Just study, because the time is in which case limited. So, usme sirf padho as much as you can. We'll see about the results later.
If somebody comes and asks you that how to prepare for FRM Level 1, what will be your 3 tips? Hello guys, I hope everybody is doing good. Hi, this is Ganesh Nayak. I help finance professionals and students to excel in their career, and I also help students who are preparing for competitive exams in finance like CFA, FRM and SCR. I have with me one of my students, Devika. She has been able to clear the FRM Level 1 exam in November 2024 attempt, and she's going to be talking about her journey of preparing for the exam and what roller coaster ride it was. So Devika, thank you very much for taking out time. For the benefit of the audience, if you can give a brief in terms of your educational background, what is the profile that you're working in?
Okay, so I am a qualified chartered accountant. I have qualified 3 years ago, and post that, since 3 years, I've been working with a Big Four in consulting space. So I thought FRM would be a good chance to upskill myself. So I started preparing for FRM.
Okay. When did you started preparing for FRM?
In April.
April 2024.
Yeah. Mostly probably post 15th April-ish.
Okay. When you looked at the book, initial few days, you must have gone through the book overall, and you had a CA background. So what was the confidence level?
So I did not know much content while I was starting. I had just spoken with few friends, and probably they said, since they were graduates and all, and they said that it was manageable for them. So I thought maybe it will be manageable for me also, since I am a chartered and I have worked also. So I was confident. Yeah, I was confident.
And when you started, how much time per day you were dedicating to the exam?
When I started, I used to give weekends. I used to give whatever lectures of yours I should done and do the prepare with you live lectures. And apart from that, 2 hours initially. One and a half hour, you can say, daily.
And there was consistency in the initial time?
Initially, 3 to 4 months, it was consistent until there was little hectic schedule at my office.
Achha.
So
when did that started around?
So till July end, it was going consistently. But then from August to mid of September, we can say it was hectic. Apparently, it was a total break, I can say.
So how much time you were giving during that period? In every single day, it was not possible?
No, not at all possible. Okay. And live lectures also, I missed a lot of them because there was festive season also and hectic at office, weekend working also.
Okay. So weekend also, you were not able to prepare?
No, not able to prepare. I used to study. I gave that chapter-wise test till July, but after that, it actually stopped. So then on weekends, I used to watch your video lectures because I had to do something. So that I used to watch it when there were live lectures going on. Okay. So that is how I coped up, because I was like, something we have to do. So that's the thing I managed.
Okay. So by the mid of September, what was the overall status?
So mid of September, then I got scared that I have to give an exam. Then I got like, I'll have to push now. So then after mid of September, I started watching every day 1 hour 45 minutes in the morning. So 7 to 8:45, then I made it a mandate that I have to get up and have to watch. So because that time I was like, let me complete watching the videos at least.
Okay.
I planned that by 15th of October, I'll complete watching the videos, but that did not happen. So it went till end of the 25th October and all. And then after that, I left watching videos. Like there were 6 to 8 chapters which were pending, which were of least importance. So I left those.
Okay.
And then I started studying.
Okay. Revising basically.
Revising.
Okay.
So whatever we had done, those chapters, and there were few which knew I had to study. So those I started studying and revising the earlier ones.
Okay.
Initially, basically.
And how much did you get any leave before the exam?
I had applied for leave, 15 full days of leave,
Okay.
very early. So then that was not a challenge. From 30 October, it was Diwali week, and so that leave started. From 30 to 14th was my exam. So all of those days I was on leave.
Okay. How was the preparation in that last 2 weeks?
It was deadly, to be very honest, because that was the time when having a Big Four background and having a CA background, we are used to stretch and study.
Okay.
But unfortunately, I fell sick during that time, so it was very difficult because I had to stretch, and it was becoming difficult due to my medicines to stretch. So initially 1 week till 6th of September, I had to sleep for 8 hours because due to those medicine. I thought I'll skip sleep and I'll study.
Okay.
But that couldn't happen. But then eventually 5th, 6th November, I realized that we have to buck up now. So then the last entire week, it was 5 hours of sleep, and then I had to study and all of that. So it was very hectic. So entire day I used to go to the library. So entire day sit there and study, and that was like I studied like very rigorously.
Similar to what you had prepared for CA.
CA. So that was because I had no other option.
Okay.
That was the thing.
But what was the confidence level during that period? Because when you're preparing, also there is always a doubt that comes to your mind, right?
But I was during my preparation I had told you I'd spoken with my friends earlier. So I don't know. I was always confident until I gave the exam. I was very much confident. I don't know. During the preparation also, I was very confident.
Okay.
And I guess that helped me.
To keep that mindset, at least on the day of the exam.
Because I was like, you have to do it or otherwise I'm not continuing. So I was very sure that this is the only one attempt I'm giving. So I have to do whatever I can. So I was not, I did not at that time think about the result. I was like, I have to study now and I have to complete it.
Wonderful. This is a very good point that the audience can pick up. Now, which was the difficult book for you? Which was the easiest book?
I believe for me, quants was difficult. My maths has always been weak. During CPT also, that was the problem. And the third book, derivatives and all, that was manageable because I had done those concepts earlier during the CA final. So the concepts were I knew the concepts. So application was the only thing which I had to do here. So that was good. And the first book was manageable. The fourth book was also, I had observed that the third and the fourth book had many chapters in common.
The concepts were common, yes. And you also, before the interview we were talking, so you also talked about the crash course that you referred in the last.
Actually, that was the blessing, I can say. The crash course which you had provided. Apparently, because in CA final also we have this habit, we have video revision lectures being provided. So there also at that time also I used to study through revision lectures only. And now also the crash course, specifically in those last 15 days, the crash course was very useful to revise. I used that only. Had those not been there, I'm very doubtful that I would have cleared. Because that was the thing because you cannot sit and, the portion is vast. So you need those videos to quickly revise.
Right.
For that.
And then when you went on the day of the exam, you started solving. How was the first one?
So when I went through the exam, the questions and all, I understood that the level is high. So then, and when I had given mock 2 days before the exam, I realized during the mock that my speed is slow because naturally because I have not practiced more, so my speed was slow. So then I had revised, so at that time only I knew that I had to complete the paper. So I realized when the paper started that probably there may be a chance that I may be missing some questions. So I bugged up. I
improved the speed
and all of that. So it was tough, but it was manageable.
Okay. And how many questions in your paper were theory and calculation?
I think it was more of theory. I can say 60% was theory. And it was it was a theory which will actually make you think. It was not seen questions. Maybe I had not solved many, but whatever I had solved, it was not like Vesa type. It was
So
something
basically, it's a
new,
more slightly application based.
application based.
Right. Right.
So
Okay.
that was it.
Throughout the entire 4 hours, how many questions you had flagged that okay, I want to come back to these questions again?
See, I can say 50% of the questions I had
You have to come
40,
back.
40, around 40 questions, so I had flagged
Okay.
that I have to come back.
Okay.
Uh,
And you got time properly, 4 hours, you're able to complete everything?
yeah, yes, because see, 3 hours, in 3 hours, I completed whatever I knew.
Hmm.
And then after which I had flagged those. So then around 45 minutes I gave for those questions which I had flagged. So
Okay. Okay. Now, when the result came in, what has been your quartile?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay. So first quartile in book 1 and book 3,
Huh.
second quartile in book 2 and book 4. When you came out of the exam, what was the status?
When I came out of the exam, I was like, I have given another CA final exam of mine. I was like blank. Ki bhai, what is the result going to be? Because it was very kind of a new question, as I told you. And whilst I was answering, also there was always a thing while we
Right.
eliminate the options.
Options.
There was always a thing that within 2 options you will have a doubt. So for the moment I had marked, but I was
Not confident,
not confident. What is it going to be? So I was, you can say, scared.
Okay. But you were confident that you will pass the exam?
I was confident कि passing जितना तो पढ़ा है तो hopefully 50 मतलब जो भी है passing वो हो जाए. So that was the thing I was praying.
Okay. But your quartiles are very good.
Even I was shocked. But,
Okay. Wonderful. But now if somebody comes and asks you that how to prepare for FRM level 1, what will be your 3 tips?
Okay, so first tip, so I would like to say, first of all, the exam is not tough. It is manageable. First thing, as I've always seen people saying, consistency, which is very important. You will consistently keep studying for 2 hours, watching videos, and you will be in touch with it. It is manageable. Secondly, solve more and more questions. This is something which my CA exam had taught me. And it is because once you read and you apply, there is a lag. You have to apply that concept well, which you will only understand when you solve many questions.
Right.
So if you are full time doing it, you should, if you have that time, you should solve questions.
Right.
And lastly, I would say that the revision videos, so if you can manage with those, those are very helpful. So for revising and also that is something I would say it can be done. It's manageable. You can do it with these things.
Wonderful, Devika. Thank you very much for taking out time, because your journey and the way you have prepared in the last 15 days, the stress that happened, I think this will give...
I would obviously not like to repeat this thing again, but...
Okay, no, definitely. But a lot of students will go through that stress in their preparation also coming from...
But the basic thing is you don't have to think about, at that time you cannot waste your time thinking what is going to happen. Just study, because the time is in which case limited. So usme sirf padho as much as you can. We'll see about the results later.
Wonderful. This is really motivating for a lot of students, and I'm sure people are going to be watching this video basically. So they will get motivated to prepare properly for the exam and not repeat the mistakes also what you did. So thank you very much for taking out time.
Thank you. Thank you.